So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a team banner logo like the one I have here for my Dota 2 team. And we're going to be using Photoshop, but you can just as easily use something like Paint to do the same thing, maybe just with a couple of extra steps because Paint doesn't have multiple layer support. But it's super easy because Dota's actually published, or Valve has actually published, this folder of banner templates, including some borders, including some banner overlays, and some team logo overlays that we won't be using today. But with this folder, we can make banners for your team super easily. So we can go ahead and open Photoshop, and this is what we'll be making today. Just pretty quick and simple, but can show you how to make it from scratch. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go File, New, and we want this to be a square image. So go ahead and open up a square image template. And we'll choose a border arrow. Forget if I used 0 or 2, but we'll go with this one. So we're going to make our border the full size of the screen and on the transparent background. And the transparent background is actually important because it's going to let us, or because Dota actually recognizes transparency. It's kind of one of the features of how these banners are made. So you'll have a pointed banner at the end instead of having this extra blank space. So from here, we can take one of these. So what I did is I took this border arrow and I inserted it. We can just finish that there. Then I can grab one of these backgrounds. So we can take Dire Overlay 13, let's say, and do the same thing, make it up the full screen. Just make it the full screen. We can go ahead and put it behind so the banners are on top. And then last, we're just going to drag in our logo. Let me just go dig out my logo. And here we have the logo. Can resize that one. Make it however big we like. I'm just going to do this quick. Gonna make a copy of it. Oop, didn't actually make a copy of it. But there we go. Go ahead and move that one to the other side. Something like there. And then in mine, I just had it flipped as well, so that it looks like it's the same orientation on both sides. So then the only thing left to do is to get rid of these extra spillovers from the background. So in Photoshop, it's really simple. We can just go ahead and remove it. Go ahead and do the selection. And then go grab the overlay. And we're actually going to have to rasterize this layer so that we can delete the rest of it. And there you go, transparent image. You can go and export that as a PNG. And then you have a banner. And that just goes ahead and opens like this. And this imported to Dota will give you a flag that looks exactly as you would expect, instead of being one of those images that's half cut off. And there's just so many examples of that throughout the last couple of seasons. So then you can just go browse and insert your banner. And there you go, perfect. You can just make any variety of them that you want. There you go. Simple, easy, and quick. Like I said, you can do it in Paint as well. Let me actually pull up a Paint and just show you that way. So here we have a blank Paint template, and we can go ahead and open one of our border arrow files. And there you can see it's on the transparent background. Now you just have to be a little bit smart about how you go about it, because Paint only has, I guess Paint has layer support, but kind of once you place stuff, it's gone. At least in my knowledge, I'm not that great at using Paint. So we're going to go ahead and just select our logo and copy it over. And I've, in advance, resized this to the way that I want. So I can do that. Why not? And just like before, we can flip this one. That's actually in this settings. No, it's not. It's in one of these settings. Flip horizontal. So there we go. And then you'll notice that it's all transparent in the background, and this would look really silly if I put it in. You would actually have all of the transparent space look like a hole. So you'd have a flag bordered in that's just a hand with a hole in it. So we do want to open up one of those backgrounds as well. Navigated away from it, so just let me go grab one of those. And we'll have to open up a new paint file. So let me use this one. And we can open up, let's use Dyer 00. And then we can go ahead and copy this one. Paste. Oh, looks like it didn't paste. Let's grab it again. Select it. Copy it. Paste it. Oh, I was supposed to do this one first. Oh, what a shame. Can I send it back? I don't think I can send it back. That's very unfortunate. Let's see if we can't layer it. I've not tried this. I'm not sure how it's going to go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Perfect. So now it's on the back, and just like before, we would need to go ahead and delete all of this outside kind of border stuff. Selections don't work as well, but you get the picture. I'm remembering why I used a rectangular one when I was demonstrating this before, because it's a whole lot faster. Easy to make a selection, but with a little bit of patience. Oh, I'm actually being crazy, because since I put it on another layer, I can go ahead and be a lot less precise about it. And just as long as I'm not inside of the inside, it can be deleted. So there we go. And then just like before, you'd be able to save this image. File, save as PNG. And then just navigate to wherever you want it. So I can grab the folder that I want to save it into, and then just save it as, you know, I already have a test banner, so test banner 2. And then save as a flattened image. Cool. So then can go ahead back into the team and open up test banner 2, and it's just the same. Looks like things broke a little bit, but you know, it's in there all the same. So that's how you make it in both Photoshop and in Paint. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully we don't see any more cut off images as banners going forwards. I'm sure that we will. But if yours is the professional team, I will compliment you whenever I cast your games. And if yours is half an image, I will angrily link you this video. All right. Good luck in everyone's games.